And we are back here at SummerCon 2024, Guilty Gear Strive. There have been some real hard-fought, real close battles, and it is not looking like it's stopping any time soon. I am lucky enough to have Prashaw here on the call with me. I'm Ebonic Plague, and we have another, well, our 38th Kai match of the day.
Yeah, if you couldn't get enough, you're going to get another helping, of course. Thanks to Manoueverable. Having some really good play, too. We talked about how his combo has been really slick here, but April on the other side, you know, this may be their secondary game, but they're having a lot of fruitful efforts.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for Maneuverable was definitely combo routing in terms of damage output, but there's been a lot of drops. Whereas on the other side for April, one thing that we notice a lot is their defense is incredible.
Incredible, yeah.
So,
sure.
I mean, you know, you mentioned that prior to this, and so we're just going to have to see how that plays into it, especially considering we've noticed some differences in Kai play from the Kais we've been seeing today, right? And April did have to defeat one Kai at the very beginning of this just to stop, just to get here to this point.
Yeah, stealing an early burst there from, like, on April's side. Looks pretty well here. We're locking down with these, like, long limbs and making sure we keep him in the corner. Wake up DP coming out from Maneuverable, of course. Easily throw tech. The defense is already looking great.
That was such a fast input right there. But yeah, no, I mean, that was the recovery of the fireball, right? Ooh, faking the JD again on this one. Okay. Just going to try to go for the safe jump in there.
Yeah,
there is
normal for this time. Yep. OTG
Afro go.
I like it. Eats the bomb, goes away. BRC, just get a little more air actions on them.
Yeah, before that eat, that stun dipper actually would have just hit Faust counter hit. So, or punish, I guess I should call it.
You can see how much, like, add-ups over the course of, like, all these neutral interactions.
Yeah. And especially, you know, just being able to shoot him later. Like that right there, yeah. See, that hammer would not have happened a little bit. Ooh, but the Trump
combination, too, with the wall assault?
That was meant to be 6P into the fireball, almost assuredly.
I can imagine because the whole forward, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, almost assuredly that was not meant to be Dragon Punch there. Ooh, the overhead's going to connect. And you mentioned earlier, stealing a burst early off of overhead. That's the second time that's happened.
Yeah, of course, like, you get burst a lot more sooner in this game, but it still matters in the course of, like, how the economy kind of works and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have less wild assaults available to you or whatever it may be. Trying for the airfield, which was just a little bit too slow on the input, it looks like.
Looking goes for. I like how, like, April, like, all right, I'm in, like, it's a situation. I'm in your optimal range. I'm just gonna backdash out of there because you're really not doing much to, like, kind of stop it.
Okay, just able to get. Wow. Okay, so try to the 2 anti-air on that one because it does hit on both sides, right? But unfortunately, it was just not better than jump H from Kai.
I mean, earlier we saw the JD kind of whiff too, thanks to the crawl. But April wasn't ready to punish it. But I'm sure that situation might come up again.
Yeah, crawl has always been, like, historically a really annoying thing for Kai in this matchup because, you know, stun dipper is like one of the only ways to stop it, right?
That's what we're seeing right now, right?
Yep, exactly. Clean hit on the DP, gets the full cover. Oh, just had faith the jab was gonna kill. See, I wouldn't even risk it. I would never let Faust go. I would just be like, he has to die. I have to make sure he's dead.
Hey, man, that's why Maneuverable's up here, man. They're looking good. Yeah, crawl once again. Going underneath, like, the majority of specials coming out from Kai. Holding down back. It's your special friend.
You know, Sun Dipper might have been just a straight punish on that. But, you know, whatever the case may be, it's got the hit, has the RC available if they so choose, and they do. That was an OTG stun hit. So because it was OTG, it didn't actually end up doing the full combo that Maneuverable was looking for.
Nice. Here goes the cross up here with the mix. April looking pretty good. Also forcing the burst out of Maneuverable there. PRC right back in. A lot of these, like, PRC teleports have been so good for April.
Yeah, using the white wild, or excuse me, the blue wild assault. I'm so used to saying wild assault.
It looks like on the edge of being white. Like, it's like blue whitish.
Yeah. It's just the after image, I think.
Right.
Just white. But yeah, so it's going to be able to get the hit on that one, and April is going to take the first game here. Pretty close. Could
you imagine Faust with white wall assault?
I told you earlier how much I hate.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't even put that in.
Yeah.
Don't even. Nah.
Tell me again. I've been a good boy.
I'm gonna call my.
Can you talk like that now?
Yeah, we're not like that. Okay, yeah, both the hammer and the bomb available. And remember, you're probably not going to beat a Faust player at the bomb toss, so you just kind of deal, right?
Yeah, of course, throw the yours too. You're just going to have to hold all this. Here's more real estate to throw more items out here, and we're just going to keep throwing it. April is a memer. Come on.
Did you see how much ship damage Bob was in this? It was crazy.
And they're going to keep on going with it, too. Okay, Stun Dipper does find its mark there on the walk back, which has been the answer I've been looking for against April's movement backwards.
Yeah, and do the exact combo route you need to go for the 2K to be able to make sure you get the knockdown. The problem with that is there's just not any shock state there. Well, there is now, but God, the Wild Assault connection, so it staggers, goes straight into scalp pull as a result.
Yeah, situation doesn't come up like too often, so you're not really to even like account for it.
Yeah. I mean, so you can mash out a stagger in this game, right? But the thing is, how are you ready to mash out a stagger?
No one's ready. I think it's the one that people wish never came back.
I'm always ready. Versus Eno.
I'm always mashing.
But only versus Eno. But only versus Eno.
That makes sense.
No other character. Oh, yeah, Kai got the trumpet, so that's... I'm not 100% sure that Maneuverable knew, because if Maneuverable knew, there's no reason not to go forward dash throw, right? Because it's the fastest option.
Yeah, like I said, more situations, especially when you're fighting a character like this, there's just so much volatileness with all the items on the screen. You might not be ready with like the best option to go to. We were holding on to dear life here, only a couple pixels, and there we go, J2K. It's been kind of a big deal early on. It's playing a big part again.
Yeah, and another thing that played a big part in that is that Maneuverable didn't know where the meteors were going to land, so stop the combo early. That was a punish on the meteor call, right? And you scout pull, forcing the burst like earlier. That was actually just the thing that happened in the first game. Scout pull, that's the guard break version because it's charged. Ooh.
Yeah, force him right into the trumpet. But yeah, I like it. Maneuverable keeping like a good notice on like what items would be in place.
Another command grab. I feel like April has such incredible sense of when to go for command grab, right? Like I don't know. It feels like there's so many of them have been connecting.
Yeah, because they like either bring it really early into the set and they'll bring it back later on, or they'll not do it for a very long time and bring it out just like this.
Yeah, well, gonna be able to get the full conversion here, and Mini Faust did not mess the combo up for once. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh,
that's so huge. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get much off of this deflect shield once again coming out from April. Try to teleport in. Maneuverable, gonna have to maneuver a lot better, especially with this low life.
Oh, negative penalty. That's the whole bar. That was the saving grace for Maneuverable situation, was that Maneuverable had 100 meter, now has 0 due to negative penalty.
Yeah,
really unfortunate.
Just like a magic trick, it got eaten away. I can only imagine the screen freeze from the BRC messed up their timing.
No. So they had 0 tension. They tried to run up.
That's true, because they take the penalty.
Ran out.
Yeah.
So they actually ended up getting the 2P.
Nothing that also comes up very a lot, right? But
yeah,
you know, you gotta be ready for anything.
Well, it's real hard to be ready for negative penalty, I feel like, because you're just getting positive bonus so much more nowadays.
Yeah, it's probably why people don't look too much attention. They're more like the burst now.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, at this point, technically, your burst is converting into tension nowadays, right? It's almost akin to Uni Grid, I guess.
Yeah, it's all feeding back into itself. Okay, full charge this. I'm like what I'm seeing so far. This is what you really expect from Maneuverable.
Oh no, drop the combo right there. That could have been the kill. And wow, April with an incredible sense to be able to Scarecrow out of here.
Yeah, but can you scout the burst too? I feel like it's really, really important to end this set.
That did force the burst right there. There is the PRC here. Okay, it's going to catch the 2K, trying to catch them jumping out on this one. And Maneuverable cannot make a mistake, and neither can April, because, I mean, April can honestly make this comeback, and that can be hard.
The RC Stun Dipper.
Because most people are prone to, like, you know, wanting to burst early.
Smashing really early, right?
Yeah, so they just, like, they were trying to wait to burst, and you're just like, nope, let me jab as quickly as possible.
Okay, I'm liking the delays on these Gatlings too. April not really biting, not really the one to kind of just mash willy-nilly. Well, eats the Afro, yeah, kept it safe. Like, once again, proven so, like, fruitful in the neutral.
Yeah, well, that Afro is gonna have to come out eventually, or at least be replaced, right? Because
J2K over the Stun Dipper, that's like pivotal.
Yeah, most definitely. And remember, Stun Dipper is normally like the one thing that kind of annoys Fouts when you're trying to crawl around. So if you take that away by doing a J2K, that can be really hard for a Kai player to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, April's definitely playing around the matchup. Bomb now in hand here, gonna throw out the bag bomb though. Oh, the tap does it all. It ends up working. Potentially delayed for the burst.
Yeah, most definitely. You're 100% correct. Oh, wow. I thought that was counter hit, too. I thought Maneuverable had the right call, but this is counter hit. Yeah. And that's going to be great damage. That's going to be a wall break. And now you have 50 meter plus positive bonus. This could be a completely different thing depending on what April goes for.
It comes in all the way downtown. You have to be ready for it at any part of the screen.
For 20 years, everybody's been getting hit by Dash Stun Dipper. For 20 years.
20 years. It's like you're electing somebody in the office or something like that.
20 years of Dash Stun Dipper.
You would definitely veto Faust.
I would 100%. I would immediately.
Impeach Faust.
I would not even give him the chair. That's too good for him. That's too quick. He needs to suffer.
All right, right now, April bringing out the Lucky Clover, breaking some shins in the process, taking a good lead.
Yeah, no, April definitely has a very, very strong lead, super hard control, and the trumpet available.
Oh,
wow,
the timing.
The one frame that it's not actually low profile. That's incredible.
I can just feel the energy from you seething right now. Your aura is strong.
What, is my color amber? I'm sorry. I'm getting too hypey with it right now. Okay, yep, the Stun Dipper on that. Surprised that there was no crawl right there from Maple, but the 2H is going to be the anti-air right there. Double close slash. Huge damage on this one. And I mean, you can see it. I don't even have to tell you.
Yeah, Maneuverable definitely knows what it's about here, especially, like we said, talk about this routing. Tap does, it was a good idea. How about I do it for myself?
Oh, that's the best thing that Maneuverable could have hoped for, is that April bursted there. Because now there's no burst available coming into this round. That is so good for Maneuverable.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite her. April's got a long climb ahead of her here, especially when you get the burst back here. So you're just playing really slow, right? You don't have to force the issue, especially when these items are out.
Yeah, tried to 6B on that one. Maneuverable completely afraid. They're both just standing there doing nothing. But that backdash getting caught, that's one of the better starters for Kai. And you can see why. Look at how much damage that did.
I feel like the fear is starting to show in April, right? Like no anti-airs coming out, these backdashes. Maneuverable is showing a lot more confident. I think it's a give and take here, but Maneuverable will be all taking.
Yeah, got the clean hit DP. He's going to be able to get the Sacred Edge. That's going to finish it off. And what was absolutely April's game to take has turned around to be 2-2 now. April, Maneuverable, final game.
And we're seeing Maneuverable be a lot more pick and choosy about these jump-ins, as we're seeing right there. 100 tons, kind of even on that situation.
Yeah, well, 2H is no longer jump cancelable as of Strive, so because of that, couldn't get away from the 100-ton. Full conversion? Yep, easy money because of the jump beat. Yeah, again, we mentioned it before, Maneuverable just knows their routes. Very, very good at the high damage routing, and now, completely turned around. Maneuverable is on set point, and I want to call out something you said earlier. It is starting to look like April is giving into fear.
Which is not something I'm used to seeing, right? But I mean, I think it's more credit to Maneuverable, able to get that out of them.
I 100% agree.
Okay, but April's still fighting back.
So April didn't pull in right there to not give Maneuverable the trumpet. That was actually like a pivotal decision in my personal opinion. This is going to be good damage, not going to kill, but I mean, you're basically in check, right? You have to come up with a lot just to be able to make this happen if your name is Maneuverable.
We'll see what happens. See if we go to even situation. Yeah, catch the backdash shoot. And I can't blame Maneuverable. It's just like, all right, I just bank on this. Just kind of guess, right?
You gotta try something, right? Like, luckily you're not gonna lose the set on that decision. Right. But like,
Meteor in the back pocket.
Okay, hold on.
This could be huge.
Yeah, and you can tell that Maneuverable didn't know about Faust because they didn't know that the back bomb was not going to connect on them in the corner right there. Full conversion here on this though, and yeah, okay, you gonna toss that meteor? Yeah, you sure are. Where are you gonna go?
Free neutral, get right back in there, and also a conversion.
Okay, April is starting to lock back in, and
that does.
Now the wall is gonna break. So that's a very important point. That leaves somebody alive for a second. Now it's very hard to be able to make that comeback, but
50% meter there on Maneuverable side, but then the chance. There's the anti we've been waiting for, and April will be taking it over Maneuverable.
God, that got real tense real fast. But there it is. Final game, final round. April is going to move on.